and live the life that they've always envisaged for themselves. So yeah, that's
Okay.
basically what we do. Time City Media, and we provide SEO, that search engine optimization.
Would you like to introduce your name, year, course, and university?
Okay, my name is Andrew Odobeatu. I studied pharmaceutical management as a course at Bradford University for my undergrad, and I did finance, accounting, and management.
So, are
Uh,
you still studying or have you graduated?
I've graduated.
Okay. Could you tell us your hometown?
Manchester.
Okay. Could you tell us about your agency?
Yes, the agency, it's a digital marketing agency providing full stack digital marketing solutions, and it's called Time City Media.
Okay. Could you remind us of the course you studied at university?
Like I said, I studied pharmaceutical management, and for my master's, I did finance, accounting, and management.
If we talk about your undergrad, why did you choose your course?
Well, choosing my course came in twofold, to be honest, because initially what I actually wanted to study was pharmacy, but I wasn't able to get the grades to actually study pharmacy, so I had to. Uh, I always dreamed of having my own pharmacy, so I had to look for something else I could do. And what I came up with from doing my research was courses that were close to pharmacy was pharmacology, biomed, and there was this unique course. It was quite new and innovative at the time called pharmaceutical management.
Okay.
And I found that interesting. I did more research, asked family and friends, and I made a decision based on the fact that the management may allow me to own my own pharmacy at some point.
Was that course a 3 year or 4 year course?
It was a 3-year course.
So you now finished that course. What did you think of the course?
It was a fantastic course for me because it was a combination of pharmacy and management. 60% pharmacy modules and 40% management modules. So that combination was quite interesting.
So if we're now going to your masters, which would have been for a year, why did you choose your master's course?
I chose my master's because I learned that I had a flair for management and business, and I wanted to expand my knowledge in that area. So I felt a combined course because I wanted to learn other things as well. A combined course of finance, accounting, and management would help me achieve that. And I also thought that eventually, someone who wanted to be an entrepreneur, own his own pharmacy, or along those lines, should have such skills. That's why I picked
And what
that
did you
for my
think of your master's course?
master's. That was it was tough. It was tough, to be honest. I think the finance aspect of it was quite hard, even though at the end of it I got a distinction. But I found the finance very challenging because it's something I had not done before. But aside from that, the rest of the course was very enjoyable.
Do you have any advice for students who are about to do your course at masters?
Well, I would advise them to be ready for a challenge and to be sure, do a lot of research around those topics and be sure that it's something that you would enjoy doing and it's something that would benefit you in the long run for your career.
Okay. If we now go into, did you come from a sixth form or college background?
I came from a college background. I went to City College, Manchester.
And what subjects did you take at City College, Manchester?
I took physics, chemistry, biology, math.
And did any of these subjects help you with your course?
Yes. Chemistry and biology, obviously, because of the pharmaceutical um, side of my course, and also the maths as well, helped a lot with the management side and the the pharmaceutical side.
What do you think the best A levels slash subjects are for your course?
That is dependent on what an individual would like to study. Is it an artsy um, kind of a degree you're looking at, or is it more science based, or is it more business based?
So
So,
for your course
okay,
that you
for
took,
my course, okay, my I think it would be chemistry, biology, maths, and
okay.
physics. Exactly what I picked. Yeah.
If we go into your university, could you remind us of the university you studied at your undergrad?
Um. Sorry. Can you repeat that?
Could you remind me? Could you remind us of the university you studied at your undergrad?
Oh yeah. I studied at University of Bradford.
Well, if we talk about the best and worst things about studying at the University of Bradford, starting off with the worst.
Um, I would say then when I studied, because after I finished, I still frequented Bradford a lot because I still had a lot of friends that lived in Bradford. But then Bradford didn't have a lot of amenities like shopping malls, um, clubs. They had few pubs and one or two clubs, but once you've gone to one or two places, it becomes old. But
Hmm.
I think going back to Bradford later on, I think it has developed, um, and I think now they even have a massive Westfield in Bradford, if I'm not mistaken,
Okay.
and some other clubs and pubs as well. So
Anything else bad or
anything else bad? I wouldn't call it bad because it built my calves. Anywhere, anytime you're, in Bradford, I guess most of Yorkshire area, it's either you're going down or you're going up. So uh, it's interesting.
and the best things about studying at Bradford?
I would say the best things, the facility. Bradford University has an outstanding facility, especially when it comes to the sciences, and even the School of Management. When I went was top notch.
Okay.
So yeah, and the
If we
people,
go on, sorry.
and the people.
People. If we now go into the Bradford area, what did you think about living in the area? So, like the accommodations, the lifestyle, just everything else that isn't university.
I wouldn't know now, but then one of the things that about living in Bradford is it's affordable. You know, the rent was relatively affordable. Buying food and supplies was quite affordable, and even going out for meals was good as well. And the taxis were so cheap. Yeah, I remember you get a taxi that I would normally get in Manchester, and I would be paying £2 or £3. Where in Manchester I'll probably be paying about £7.
Okay. Could you tell us the university you studied at for your masters?
I went to the School of Management in Bradford as well, but it wasn't in the same campus.
And what was it like studying at that university? The best and worst things.
I guess it was away from town. The School of Management. It was a little bit out on the outskirts of town, so it was a good 45 minutes bus bus journey. So it wasn't that convenient. Um, But aside from that, that was the worst thing. But again, the facilities, Bradford University, I have to commend their facilities. And even before I left, and even now, they're still upgrading their facilities.
Okay. What general advice would you give to students about to study at university?
I would say generally, this is cliche, they say, go through university, don't let university go through you. Um, University is an opportunity for you to actually learn more about yourself. And the only way you can do that is putting yourself out there, joining clubs and groups and societies. Like I was part of the Bradford Bears. That's the American football team. And I made a lot of friends, a lot of lifelong friends there. And it was a lot of fun. It taught me a lot of other skills, because it's not just about going to learn about, your course and studying and all that. There are other skills that are very important, networking, interpersonal skills. So just put yourself out there and don't just go to uni just to read. Try and, go around and join groups.
Okay. What advice would you give to students about to study at Bradford University?
Bradford in particular, when I went, I would probably say do your research before you move into a private accommodation. Student accommodations are basically what you would get any other uni, especially the ones that are run by the university. For private accommodations, you should definitely go and check them out before you actually pay for them, so that you make sure that you're getting what you actually paid for. Or yeah.
And finally, what advice would you give to students about to study your course at university?
Have an open mind. And just do your best and be organized. Organizational skills and time management skills are very, very important in uni. If you're able to have those skills, you can do so many things, join so many groups and have fun while studying at university.
You chose going to university over an apprenticeship / going right into work. What path you to make that choice?
I would say particularly the fact that I was trying to obtain a specialist qualification, which you can only get through the university path. That was one of the main reasons I chose to go to university, and I also wanted to experience the university life, lifestyle as well, and meet more people.
You've now finished university, not too long out. What is life like after university? Do you remember back from when your first year out of university? What was that like?
It was quite challenging, but I decided right after university to do a 1-year voluntary program. So that was what I did, and it helped me. I moved abroad, and it helped me kind of find myself even more. So yeah, that was what I did.
And what is life obviously like now after university, after that year? Have you got could you give any students any advice or any things you've went through that a student may go through? Or
right now the economic situation is completely different from when I went to university. So what applied to me then might not apply now. However, what I would say is that learn fast and learn what you don't want to be doing for the rest of your life. So if that means apply for different types of jobs just to see if you like it or not, just so that you can know what it is that you want to do for the rest of your life. And even after you've left university, learning is a continuous process. It's not something that you just stop doing. So continuously learn and continuously add skills to yourself. Like for me, I've studied a range of different courses from pharmaceutical management to finance, accounting, and management. But I am also now a certified digital marketer. So it is just something that you need to be aware of, that even if after your uni, you still have to continue learning.
Okay. Could you tell us more about your agency? When it started, the name, what kind of services you provide, any more information on it, any social medias, etc.?
Okay, that's great. Well, to let you know why I started the agency, it was because from my experiences working, I could see how even successful organizations could be stuck and unable to innovate. And I started doing more research and trying to look for tools and solutions to to help facilitate innovation and growth. And one of the ways I was able to do this, I stumbled across digital marketing as a means of facilitating, innovation and growth. And I've been studying and practicing this over the past 5 years. And last year, during the lockdown, I was able to actually start up this agency called Time City Media. It's based in London. And what we do, we provide full stack digital marketing services to startups, businesses, and personal brands, helping them find their feet online and, make sales and earn money. And also, we do it by saving them their time because it's not easy trying to do it on your own, and doing it at an affordable rate because it's not an easy time at the moment. Everybody needs what help wherever they can get it, and helping them build their business. That's the most important thing. We want to be part of our clients' success stories and want to help them, shine and live the life that they've always envisaged for themselves. So yeah, that's basically what we do. Time City Media, and we provide SEO, that's search engine optimization, social media management, Google AdWords, Facebook ads, and branding and marketing strategies.
Okay, at this point, we let students have what I like to call a free for all. You can say what you want about what you like. You can give advice. You can say something smart. You can say something dumb. Literally, the floor is yours.
Well, at this point in time, I'll probably just stay. If you're watching this, whatever you think or you feel that you want to do it. Try it out. Your thoughts are valid. Just do rather than dream. So move from being a dreamer to a doer. Get to like, subscribe, and I am plugged in.
Amazing. Thank you.